Basketball gamers have been waiting for years for EA Sports to release another NBA simulation video game, and now the wait is over with NBA Live 14. With the game being released on next-gen consoles, expectations were high before launch. But when EA Sports released little info weeks before launch, gamers felt this was a bad sign. And when playing NBA Live 14, you'll realize that your assumptions were correct. This is a bad game. So bad that it takes a step back from NBA Live 10, which was the last EA Sports NBA Sim title released in 2009 on Xbox 360 and PS3. On the court, NBA Live 14 doesn't play like a next-gen sports game. Animations are horrendous with herky-jerk movements. EA's dribble tech doesn't add much to the experience as well. Passing needs work, and shooting is frustrating to say the least. There's no way to discover the correct timing of a shot or free throw for that matter. It's a frustrating experience that you can only attempt to correct in an actual game since there is no tutorial mode. On the control side of things, it does fare a bit better. Controls are simple for anyone to learn. The dribbling moves are done with the right stick and a modifier, plays are called with the D-pad, and shooting, passing, and gathers are done with the face buttons. As with past live titles, gathers can be used and abused, resulting in easy dunks in the paint. This is something that simply needs to be fixed. The one positive from a gameplay standpoint is something you won't see on the court. Live uses real-life data from Synergy Sports to power player behavior on the hardwood, ensuring that every player plays just like their real-life counterparts. This data is updated hourly, which is something no other sports game has done, and so far EA Sports has delivered on this promise. But everything else, not so much. The way NBA Live 14 is presented is one of the few things the game has going for it. ESPN integration is in full effect here, and it's great to see EA Sports take full advantage of the ESPN license. Fonts, transitions, and graphics are all taken from the real-life NBA on ESPN broadcast, and Jalen Rose handles pregame, halftime, and postgame duties. It's cool to see an actual halftime and postgame show complete with the ESPN sidebar, highlights, and wired segments you also see in real life.
Mike Woodson coaches players through a first-half deficit. Now listen in with ESPN Wired.
Long shots mean long rebounds. So get yourself in position to rebound the basketball, all right?
Mike Breen and Jeff Van Gundy handle commentary and both do a commendable job, but some of their banter is robotic and forced, resulting in not-so-smooth moments. Crowds are also hit or miss as they'll either cheer loudly or stay eerily silent during games. Custom team chants can be heard with certain teams. Even LeBron gets booed when he touches the ball on the road, but it isn't the living world EA wants you to think it is. NBA Live 14 looks nothing like the EA Sports trailer released months ago. The game is visually hard to look at, especially when comparing it to its NBA 2K14 counterpart. Live's graphics are horrendous. Player models are unproportioned, faces of players, coaches, and even cheerleaders look weird. Courts are done well, but crowds look just like they did in Live 10. Visually, NBA Live 14 simply does not look next-gen. In fact, it looks worse than the aforementioned NBA Live 10, which is a current-gen game made years ago. The various modes in NBA Live 14 are hit or miss. Live Seasons enables users to relive the biggest moments during the current NBA season. EA Sports has done a good job of updating this mode on a daily basis, and being able to replay game situations is actually pretty cool, but it does suffer from a number of glitches which hinders the mode. Other modes are also flawed. It's only fitting that Ultimate Team mode got added to Live, but it's scaled down compared to its Madden and FIFA Ultimate Team counterparts, with no ability to play friends, set multiple lineups, or auction cards off. Dynasty and Rising Star modes are basic modes with no depth to them. Both need major work. NBA Live 14 is as disappointing as it gets. EA Sports had years to put together a polished basketball simulation and could have returned with a bang. Instead, NBA Live 14 underachieves like the New York Knicks. Well, that's it for this episode of Sports Gamer Show. If you want more content, go to the website, www.sportsgamershow.com. Make sure to like the Sports Gamer Show Facebook page, follow me on Twitter at SportsGamerShow, and of course, make sure to add me on Xbox Live and the PlayStation Network. I'm Rio Pacino. I'll see you next time.